Hi. You want me to introduce myself?
Yes, ma'am.
Myself, Nisha. Okay, I'm basically from Idiki district, Muna, and I have a total 12 years of experience in HR. 10 years I was with Wipro. Past 2 years I was with a SME called Infocom. And overall, my experience is fully in HR, and I was handling multiple roles when I'm in Wipro. So currently, I'm working as a HR manager in Infocom. Before that, I was handling outsourcing, vendor handling, finance, operations, and on-site recruitment, offshore recruitment, and I was handling some royal customers of Wipro. After that, I was worked with the Bangalore, Chennai, Ernakulam, and Dubai. So before leaving my job from Wipro, I was in Dubai for 5 years. So after that, after my pregnancy, I have a gap of 1 year. After that, I joined Cochin Smart City. We are a game development company. We are running successfully for last 10 years. I'm very much passionate about this HR activities. Why? Because my very positive attitude, and I'm very confident on handling people. My best practice is people management. So that now at Infocom I'm handling HR plus operations, and I'm very much happy with my roles and responsibilities as well.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Tell me.
Ma'am, shall we start?
Sure. Sure.
Good morning to all. A warm and heartily welcome to Mrs. Nisha Chandran, HR Manager at Infocom Software Private Limited, Kochi. She worked as an IT professional, having a strong sense of ownership with more than 12 years of experience. HR coach with extensive experience in Scrum transformations of multiple teams with varying sizes, dominance, and work cultures. Expertise in establishing startup business operations. Experienced in business process re-engineering in SMEs. Hi ma'am, I am Nanda Pradeep. These are my teammates.
Myself, Revati.
Myself, Anandu Pradeep.
Myself, Vishnu Vinayak, ma'am.
Hi all. Yeah.
We are pursuing a MBA from British Business Management, Coimbatore. Ma'am, can you please share your experience in HR field?
Yes. Uh, I love to be an HR. Why? Because honestly, I'm saying every day we are given a chance to create a meaningful or lasting relationship or learn new things. And I am creating a lasting relationship with the employers and the employees. And I can give some confidence that and I want to be a very approachable person. So before I joining Infocom, the Infocom rating was Google rating was 3.2 like that only. So now the Infocom rating come to around 4.2 to 4.5. All the ratings which we got from the HR department only. So I am the only person who was handling the HR department for the past 2 years. So I am very proud that I can contribute to the maximum uh, to this Infocom. So I'm very much happy with what I'm handling and the challenges which I am facing, and I'm solving and I'm resolving a lot of roadblocks in the team, and I'm giving proper comfortable environment with the team. So overall, my experience out of, if you ask me to rate out of 5, definitely I will rate myself as 4. Still, I want to improve myself for some data transformation in HR analytics and all those areas. So I'll rate myself as out of 5, 4, 4.5.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, how do you measure your employee satisfaction and engagement?
Okay. Employee satisfaction and uh, engagement, two different areas. Okay. Employee satisfaction, one employee should satisfy if we give some opportunity to develop their skills, because the most of the employees will come to develop their career, right? So once the people will have more percentage in their education level, or they studied lot of around 50 to 60 subjects, but when they come into a work atmosphere, only they want to project as the role which they handling. If a employee as a software engineer, he or she don't want to project all the subject which they learned nothing, or maybe they supposed to concentrate on some platforms only. So that employee should have an expectation, like how he can improve their career with this company, right? So if we give what is their actual need, some people will be comfortable with the more salary, some people will comfortable with the more skill improvement, some people will come for maintaining them that social status and all those things. So what they want, we supposed to recognize what is their exact requirement. So we are the people as HR, we are the people who support that employee and the employer both, right? We are a bridge between employee and employer. So we supposed to uh, analyze what is their exact need. And if you give that particular, if you concentrate on that particular area, employee will be satisfied, of course. And the employee engagement, once we started working, we always have some stress. There are two benefits when we started working. One is stress, the other one is bank balance, which uh, from my experience, I recognize that both things only. If we want to grow more, we supposed to take more stress, right? So we supposed to, as a company, we have a responsibility, or we should ensure that they are maintaining that personal life and the professional life in an equal manner. For that area only, we are doing some employee engagement and all those things. So once we do any employee engagement, we have a HRMS tool. So we will do some analyze that, we will circulate some survey how they are comfortable, because last in Corona, we did the overall meeting, employee engagement with 2 days. We'll went and stay in Holiday Inn, and we have some monthly reviews as well as some cultural activities also we did, and of course they enjoyed a lot. After that, we did a survey how they are satisfied with that environment, is they happy with, is there it is what the value will get, that commitment will increase, the employee commitment to the organization will increase. So as a result of this employee engagement, we will we can um, improve our trust and the commitment, and they will be more comfortable with the management and the colleagues as well. Employee satisfaction means if we'll deliver things, employee satisfaction is purely depends upon their deliverables. The deliverables also will depends upon their skills. If we can give that equivalent, depends upon their talent or depends upon their skill, we can give something and we can get it back as a deliverable, then they, of course they will be satisfied. So for employee satisfaction, we're supposed to concentrate on the skill improvement and the deliverables. Employee engagement, we supposed to concentrate on the personal and professional life balance for an employee. That's it. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Ma'am, could you please share the training given to the employees regarding on-the-job training and off-the-job training?
On the job training means we will live project, they will work, and we will give some research and development period. So before starting a project kickoff, or before the after requirement collection, before project kickoff, we will give some time for the research and development time, R&D time. We will schedule some time for the research. So which is a new project. we supposed to build it from the scratch. We will give some time for study that product. Okay, so if they want to analyze any other new technologies, because we are into a gaming field, so that there will be a huge challenge in the multiplayer games. So multiplayer games, different category will be there. So if you go for a card game, it will be different. If you go for the game like PUBG and all, it will be a different type. So we will give some training period. That is the off what do you call that, off time training, right? On job and off job.
Off the job
Yeah.
training and on the job
Off the
training.
job, I think when an employee off the job training is that research and development period, I guess, because once they are employed, I don't know. Off the job training means before entering to that permanent employee or something, in the training period only they will give that off the job training and all. So from my company, we are not giving any training. Only we are not concentrating only on training and all. On the project, on the live project, while they are doing, in between we'll give some research and development time. So that time they can use for their skill improvement. And after once one or fourth or fifth sprint, so after that deliverable, we'll give a break to analyze the skills and improvement also. And we are using some lot of platforms like Udemy, and we are using the platform Unity. Unity is the main platform for us. So we are taking some training from that particular platform which they want. If we are going for an artist level, they will get a training from the ArtStation and all. So in between the live project only, we are doing the skill improvement. We are not giving any dedicated training for without project. That's
Okay,
it. Yeah.
Ma'am, what are the programs conducted by your company about stress management of employees?
We have a lot of programs. I'm actually in my company, call me as an event manager. Very much interested in this employee engagement activities. Weekly once Friday, we will go for a lunch or dinner. So every Friday, we will treat this as a fun Friday. And monthly, we have a monthly outing, and monthly programs will be there. In that programs, we will include that review meetings as well as some games and some certain group activities we'll do. And we will go somewhere and we'll stay for 1 or 2 days. And there will, with family, we will spend some more time. We will go to one of our employees' home, and we will spend time with their family. And weekend, we will initiate some trainings from the consultants for improving their soft skills. And my team is always, they will wait for what is, and every time we are not, I will focus on, it will not repeat the same content. So all the employee engagement activities, we will conduct different way. So each month-end activities will be different. The half day will be a monthly review, and it is monthly activities and all. Second half, we will celebrate as some cultural. So we have some artists. I told you, we are moreover not like a similar like a IT company. We are into a creative field. So we have a lot of creative artists and all. Even we celebrated Holi. After Holi celebration, actually, we supposed to paint our all building. So in that way, very happy about this employee engagement. As I told you the before question, you asked, how will you manage? So we will do some survey. Once we completed all the employee engagement activities, we will do a survey. So some people will have some negative feel, some people will have some positive feel. So we will analyze the same, and we will improve the next activity. Overall, there should be, that is a stress manager actually. So accept the same day. Some people want to dance, some people want some peace of mind, some people want to simply sit for some long time. So depends upon their need. And in my office itself, there is a lot of fun, playable area was there. We are using football and all those things. So every day they can use that area for gaming purpose. So even we are most of the time we are using that snake and ladder game for with employees. So lot of employment activities we will do weekly and monthly. Yes. Done.
Okay. Ma'am, can you tell me about orientation programs provided to new employees?
Yes. That was the main program which we are focusing. Orientation program means once the company employee entered into that company, the first feel the employee will get how, the culture about the company. We can showcase the orientation program only. For orientation program, it is a one-day program. Okay, so I'm going to start a company, so that's what that there also I am planning for the orientation is the main point. Okay, so we will give a welcome kit with a bag and cup some chocolates, some items will be there in the welcome kit, and we'll do a half day session with all the managers and all the we will explain the details about the life at Infocom and what is the pyramid pyramid in the sense the organization pyramid. Once if you are started with the associate level till the CEO position, it is open. Okay, so reaching that goal, so again it is a pyramid. So once we move up moving forward, the opportunities will be less. So now in the associate level, it is 10 people will be there, and out of upper if you go in the upper world, one TL will be there for 10 employees. Okay, one CEO will be there, one CEO will be there. So it's a pyramid. So the opportunities will be less if you're moving forward. So improve your skill and project your skill. And of course, in my signature also, I will tell the main term which I'm using. We can hire a we can't hire a character. We can develop their skills. So the main term I will focus on the orientation. Showcase your character, then we'll improve our skill. That's the point.
Then
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you share what kind of approach you take to encourage employee and improve their productivity?
I'm not able to hear. Yeah. Revati, tell me. I didn't hear your question.
Okay, ma'am. Can I repeat?
Yes.
Ma'am, can you share what kind of approach you take to encourage employee and improve their productivity?
That points. One is from the orientation it will come. The orientation program I forgot to say. The orientation program itself, we will do their KR and KPI. So we will share their key result areas and responsibilities. Okay. So here I'm following a OKR method only. So once we share that KRA and KPI to the employee, they're supposed to focus. It is a very much measurable thing. Okay. So from that point only, we are starting our productivity measurement, right? So there will be 4-5 steps will be there. The first one is the human resource planning. Okay, we supposed to plan their roles and responsibilities and durations and the tools which we are going to use. Here the PMS we are using Jira. So through Jira, we will enter almost 1 month. 2 sprints will be there. That task will be entered in their PMS. So there will be the strategic planning will start. Okay. After that, we will do the training and development for that particular person for depends upon the project. Okay, so if we are going to do a multiplayer game, we will do a training. And the same thing, actually before the question I forgot to say one thing, like the policies and the monitor, how we are doing the monitoring performance and how we are maintaining the work culture, everything we will share in that orientation program itself. Okay, so overall from the day one, when he going to start the task, there will be a structure. Okay, so the structure we have some HR analytics. We have some scoreboard and all. It will measurable. He should be measurable based on their commitment, task completion, and the initiatives they are taking, and how they are mingling with the professional system, company values, company ethics, and the company culture. So these all are the things we'll rate every day. Out of 5, we'll rate. Like that, we will weekly, we will take an average, and like monthly, we will take an average. So for a new joinee, we have 3 reviews, 33 reviews, 16th review, and 19th review will be there. Okay. Every month we have team reviews. So all people have their goals and roles. And if it is an HR, I supposed to complete 5 recruitment within 1 month, and my average cost will be, it is 20 to 25,000. Okay, so within that time period, I can say that is the optimum period, right? So all the exams and everything will complete in the optimum time only. If we, whether we know more or whether we know more less, the time period which depends upon the that examination controllers, right? If it is the examiners for 3 hours, if we know more also, we cannot write, or we cannot sit, or we cannot use more time. After the 3 hours, we supposed to out of that particular room, right? In that way only, with the productivity should measurable in an optimum time only. They supposed to complete the task and everything with the optimum time only. That optimum is just measurable with the KRI and KPI, based on that KRI KPI metrics. KRI KPI metrics, and we are using HR metrics as well. The output of this metrics is 9/9. So there, you people are already aware of 9/9 metrics, right? So it will showcase whether it is a very good employee or medium employee, or we want to give some training for employee, he can improve their skill. All the details we will get from 9/9 matrix. And moreover, always we have a category of people. All the employees will differentiate into ABC category. A player will be there, B player will be there, C player will be there. After all this analysis, A players, in the sense they will have some skill. Along with that, they will have that attitude also. B player will be, they have skills and they will not do much work. They are, if we give some work, they will complete it just like that. C players will be there. They will not do anything. They will depend upon some other person only. So every month we will have this add-ons. We will segregate these employees as A, B, C players, and the people will come for C player. The people come for this C layer. We will initiate a PIP program. Okay, PIP program, it depends upon their roles and responsibilities. That is maybe for 3 months, up to maximum for 6 months. If they can't prove in within this time, we will go for termination or warning or role change, something like that. So that is, in this way we are ensuring our productivity. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
does your company follow job rotation? What impact do you see?
Job rotation, of course, in our company following the shared resources only. So we don't have, they are not individually dedicated for any project. They are supposed to handle a shared resources on, shared responsibilities only. So now I am handling a HR role. Sometimes I will be acting as an operation manager. Sometimes I will acting as a business development manager. So being in a leadership position, we're supposed to handle this all. And being a SME, if you go for MNC and all those area, you cannot find any shared responsibilities. If I am handling some talent acquisition, I supposed to concentrate only on the talent acquisition. Some bullshit mother could ask myself. That is the me. If some conflicts happen, or if we want to give and integrations and all those things, that time I'm supposed to act as a front-end developer. So shared resourcing with these platforms only we are maintaining. So depends upon the client need, depends upon the company need. They're supposed to act as the particular project. If they are into a one particular want to do as some other project, depends upon the company need or the client need, we shift that particular task to some other person. In that So in that way also, we are ensuring our productivity, and we are focusing more on the revenue. If we some project we can hold and we can concentrate on some other things, it will make some revenue. Means we will stop something and we will ask the people to change the roles and responsibilities and deliver the project according to the company need. So in that way, we are maintaining the same thing.
Okay, ma'am. Could you please tell us how you are recruit your candidate for the job, either by internal or external?
Internal means internal reference,
Yes, ma'am.
external sources, or you want to say about the okay. Internal references definitely we will concentrate, but we will not get that. And moreover, I'm focusing on the LinkedIn and Monster and Naukri, and we have our own career pages. So I am creating a database. Initially, when I'm joined here, initially I did I posted all the job posting which we regularly we will hire some particular position. Posted in all Naukri and all other portals. I'm mainly using LinkedIn. I'm mostly using LinkedIn because I'm much familiar with, and I will get a lot of good profiles from LinkedIn. So in Naukri and all that search, and I'm always fight with the Naukri because the search and other database, and they will not give me that particular point, particular designation or particular person. The filter and the search will be very poor in Naukri. That's what I'm concentrating on. Other resources, external resources like LinkedIn and all. Internal references, I'll will not encourage more because it will have some conflicts. Okay, if I hired some husband and wife, I should one person will come for an hike. If I given some hike for husband, I supposed to give for the hike for wife also. Otherwise, they will run behind me. So that's the point. I will not encourage these type of references. But friends or any college mates or any other previous company employees, co-workers, we will encourage that. Depends upon the role. Even HR, we will not encourage any internal references. We will not encourage. Developers, or depends upon the position, we will internal references will encourage. And for the external, definitely the platform which I'm using here is LinkedIn. It is a very good platform, a very trustable platform. Only thing, we should have some patience too. People will not respond immediately, so we should have some patience to coordinate with this LinkedIn. Otherwise, it is more helpful if you design recruitment properly with the LinkedIn. I can close my positions within 15 to 30 days, because last month also I completed some around 10 to 15 positions with LinkedIn only, with the help of LinkedIn profiles. So I have a recruiter profile in LinkedIn. So through that I can finish my recruitment, hiring candidates. Again, I'm looking for a character, not much important for the skill. Skill anyway we will develop. So our interview process is a little different from other companies. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, can you explain us on what criteria you compensate your employees?
Compensate employees means, as an employee, what is my expectation?
Criteria which used to compensate.
Salary you are telling, or what compensation?
Yes, sir.
Compensation, salary.
Yes.
If you
Yes,
ask me
ma'am.
about the remuneration, 50%
Yes, ma'am.
their attitude. Yeah, okay. How even it is compensated with the roles and responsibilities, even it is compensated with the payroll, remuneration, etc. 50% is the attitude. Other 50% will be smart work versus hard work. Depends upon these both, their compensation. Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, time is precious in management life. Then how do you maintain time in your professional life?
As an HR, we cannot manage our time, actually. Morning, we every day evening we will plan something. We want to do something. We will plan something for the next day. When next day morning, once we enter the office, some bomb will be there, of course. Okay, if we are very approachable, people will come for some silly things also. Time management, honestly, I'm saying I'm very poor in time management actually. In my, but I will not delay my task. I am very poor in my time management, but I'm very much particular on my task management. Okay, so I think being an HR, it is better because if I went behind this timing, I will miss some. I will create some conflicts, right? Some people want immediate solution, or some things I want to give some immediate resolution. I supposed to address something immediately. I supposed to take some meeting immediately. Emergency things, I will give more important to the emergency things. What I'm going to complete something first in a day. I will complete all those things and I come back to my schedules. So if my case, as an HR, we are supposed to manage our task as compared to time. I'm concentrating on the task management. I will not delay my task. But if I want to complete something in today, I'll complete today. But whether it is in the morning or afternoon, even before 12 o'clock, I'll complete something. So after completing my task only, I sleep. That's my point. So because it is most of the time we are interacting with the people only. We are not, if a developer or any other person, if he or she can sit more than 2 hours or extra 2 hours, they can complete their work. In our profession, it is not necessary. We are not at all sitting in front of the system. We are always roaming and we are always engaging people. We are day by day, we are getting different issues. So we want to give only, we have to think about the solutions only. People will have different problems. Management have some different problems. Employees have some different, even ourselves have some issues to managing all those things. So I'm pretty much confident about this thing. More than time management, we're supposed to concentrate on the task management in the HR profession. Other than all the things, they're supposed to manage their timing because they are scheduling. Depends upon the schedule they can complete. Because in a project they cannot extend, or they can within, if they committed some time for any project delivery or something, they're supposed to answerable for a lot of people, and the company also answerable for a lot of people. So they're supposed to go on schedule. They're supposed to manage their time accordingly. For any non-IT, whether it is a sales or HR or any admin, any non-IT things, we should be concentrate on the task, which what we are handling. And in HR, we are in any company, we will be part of a decision-making team, and we are the persons who are going to take a decision. So we are supposed to think about whether we are going to make a decision or we are going to decide something. We supposed to think multiple times. Sometimes we are supposed to think for a month, or if it is come for a termination or some other cases, whether it is a good employee or bad employee, whether it's a contributor or not. So that the termination will be a task, but it is a decision, right? We're going to make a decision behalf of a company. So we will be a part of a decision-making team. So the task which we are handling, it is not at all time bouncing. It is a phase of that company. So how we smoothly executing that things. So there we want to focus on the task management more than time management. And if you ask me that question also, I'm a very wrong person because I'm very poor in time management. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah. Sure.
thank
Recording
you.
in
Thank you,
progress.
ma'am, for your experience with us. I would like to thank our honorable chairman, trustee, principal, HOD, and faculty team. Thank you, ma'am, spending your valuable time with us.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
For a long week, I think. Yeah. Thank you, Vishnu. Nice talking to you all. All the best.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.